What's going on? Man, it's like it's like three and some change. I was out hopping around and out in the shadows, and, uh, from space to space and spot to spot. But it's like people might wonder why, that why I think the way that I do. It's not. You can tell. I'm not educated like people that you think are educated are, because I don't speak like they do. And there's a reason for that. There's a reason why that. Not trying to brag or say I'm better than anyone or anything, but I when I speak on things, it hits closer to the mark than your average person. Whether they be college educated, whether they be successful, whatnot, it doesn't too much matter, because in the end, they're not even spitting on the things that I spit on, and I'm just some peon basically. But the thing of it is, it's not because of school. It is because of school, but it's not because of school itself. Cause like when I was growing up, I'd say they'd be like, "Oh, where'd you go to school?" I'd say Genesee, and then people they'd go, "Oof." They go, "Huh," like they knew something, like they knew they were trying to dumb us down. You know what I'm saying? The reason I can think is because it was instilled in me by people in my life. Okay, my grandfather, or my surrogate grandfather, though he's still my grandfather. He was in Vietnam, so look, he taught me his life experiences, and it made me learn. My grandma, she was in the Navy, and she was a Vietnam era uh, nurse. So she had certain skills in that area of things. So she taught me about it. College educated before I was born as well. Then I got family members college educated, but it's not, college didn't instill in them nothing, man. It just teaches them. It's what you already have there before you go and you learn things that really propels your ability to apply the things you were taught, the things you learn, the things you see in the moment. Because you can be taught all kinds of things, but if you fail to recognize how it applies to your situation, it's not really that great of knowledge in the first place. I mean, it's crazy, but here's the thing, all right? Being raised up around my grandparents, but also I had a couple aunts too in my life, so they were younger, so I had multiple generations uh schooling me at the same time. I had the olders trying to instill in me better values, and then I had other younger people trying to instill in me relevant values to the time, in the moment, and whatnot. And I can say, through all the right and wrong, regardless, they might have instilled in me bad habits. But at the same time, it also created like a little rift of freedom where I could actually learn things and learn to think for myself. That's what it is. I was taught to think for myself. People encourage me certain ways, or even demand